Hi, this is Nick, Wolfman Repairs, and today we're going to be installing a Spartan locker into a GM10 bolt. Ta-da! So let's get started. Take your cover off. Next we're going to take a 5/16 socket here and remove this retaining bolt, which I already broke loose. That's why it's so loose. This retains your cross pin shaft there. Because what we're trying to do is get the spider gears out, because the Spartan locker replaces the spider gears. There's the cross pin bolt. Rotate it a little bit. Whoa! And the pin just came flying right out. Did you see that? That was pretty cool. So now, since we have the cross pin shaft out, we can push our axles in, get our C-clips out. There's the first one. Whoop. Come on. That one just fell into the housing, which is fine. Then once the C-clip comes out, you can pull your axle out. Oh man, this drum's stuck on here. Well, when I was trying to get the drum off, it looks like we lost the spider gear. Which is fine, we're trying to get these out anyway. Alright, once we got the axles out and the spider gears that they just came out on their own, just check to see if there's any shims up here or down here, and there doesn't feel like there is any. So now we can pull these gears out, side gears. These should have shims as well. Make sure you take the shims out. See, this one has a shim. Same thing through the other side. Alright, sweet. I think we got all the shims out. Alright, now we can start assembling the locker itself. Alright, this is what comes in the box. You got these pieces here. I have a little scraper that I'm going to cut this open with because I can't find my razor blade anywhere. This one has a razor blade on it, so that'll work. Alright, so here's the kit all opened up. There's a little bit of assembly required. So this little spacer, make sure the flat side goes towards the pin. This is where the pin would ride. And you got to fill these holes with the little plugs that are included in springs. They give you a new cross shaft bolt, which is nice. So you take these little doohickeys, jam a spring on in them, push them into this hole, push it all the way down, grab one of these little wires they give you, jam that in there, then hold it in place. Springs are pretty stiff. Oh, I guess that's it. That's in. I don't feel like it's it. I guess that's it. So you do that for all four of those. Alright, well, they're all in there. Let's go back to the axle and get this installed. You want to install these doohickeys. Just go These drivers go right here, and the other one goes on the other side. Then you want to grab your other pieces. This is where your C-clip goes through with the grenade pins. Make sure you have the spacer facing this way towards the pin. Make it fall in there. Alright, next side. Alright, that fell down by the time I grabbed this other one, so that's great. Just fish it on out of there. Get back to where you belong. Thank you. And same thing with this side now. Kind of want to have the C-clip holes on the same side. In order for these to fit in, they both got to go into the grooves. So let's try to fight against gravity right now. Get that into the groove. Come on now. Alright. Kind of like that. And now we got to slide our axle shafts in. Alright, once we got our axle shaft in, then we gotta get the C-clip in. Let me move this around so we can see a little bit. Okay, that axle's in where it's got to be. Our C-clip should just slide in place. Okay, our C-clip's in place. Now we got to do the other side. Alright, the axle's in there now. Gotta get in here with the light and see what's going on. See where the splines are for the axle. Once we see that, then we know that our axle's in far enough. Okay. Put our C-clip in. Whoop. I pulled the pin by accident, but that is our next step. Is to pull the pins on these. turn the whole thing over, get those other pins out. Apparently we lost one. So now we gotta fish that out and find it. And make sure you have all these pins. Okay. So I'm gonna go searching for the pins. I have 3, but there are 4. Luckily it's just at the bottom of the case. Sweet. Alright, now we gotta get the cross pin in. Now if you see here, there's no way we're going to get the cross pin in with these things in the way. There's these 2 blocks. See the 2 blocks? These actually hold the C-clip in place inside the unit. So what we got to do is we got to jiggle the axle back and forth and push this in at the same time to get the C-clips to seat in place so that we can get the cross pin in. Because there's no, like I said, there's no way. There's no room. So let's do that. See, the one on the other side already went in. Turn more so you can see. That one's gone. Still got to work on this one. And that one I didn't even touch. I don't think that's going to do. Let me just take the old cross pin. Take a look here. No. So let me wiggle this, and I'll get back to you. There we go. See? Slowly need a little more wiggling. Now the cross pin should fit in no problem. Right through. We don't want that in there right now. We still have to measure. Okay, so the spec is 0.145 of an inch. That has to be right here. And it looks like we're on spec. You can't even see that. Hold on a second. Point 144. Okay. So we're good. It's between 0.145 and 170. So let's take this hole and move it up where it belongs. Which is right there. Then we can put the cross pin back in, or the new cross pin in. Alright, you want to make sure you have your bolt hole up in the air. And there's a hole on here for your bolt. Alright. Cross pin in. Might have to wiggle it about a little bit. Do the hokey pokey. Come on. Let's make sure the whole thing's lined up. There we go. It should slide right in like that, not give you all that much trouble. I'm sticking my hand on the other side, but there's no way to get your hand in there. So you gotta kind of catch the head of the bolt. Oh, my glove is stuck. Come on, I don't want my glove in there. All right, just like that. And then the torque on this bolt is 20 foot-pounds. So I'm going to rotate this around. There you have it. That is it. We now have a locker installed. Let's clean this up a little bit. There. Look how nice that looks. Now both axles will move with each other. See how both sides are moving at the same time? That's sweet. So there you have it, folks. Spartan locker installation on a GM 10 bolt. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. And I'll see you next time.